I've got some breaking news actually that I want to bring to you, which is a video that we've just obtained, which has just been posted on social media, and it really highlights what we're seeing in the channel in terms of a warning that we got yesterday from the authorities, sources telling us that the Albanian gangs in particular are risking people's lives by putting these boats into the water in poor weather conditions. Well, this TikTok video shows a group, we believe mostly Albanians, on an inflatable boat coming across the English Channel. The boat and the video has accompanying words in Albanian on the screen, which read, "The young people's dinghy breaks while crossing the channel. God save the youth," it also says. And on the video you can actually see groups of young men on either side of this inflatable, sitting on the sides of the inflatable, their legs submerged in the water. The inflatable itself is waterlogged, and if this was actually taken yesterday or even this morning, certainly the weather conditions out in the channel are appalling. We don't know at this stage whether this inflatable made it to UK waters or not.
And Mark, just give us an indication as to what the options could be for Braverman in terms of coping with these sorts of events. I mean, they've tried the Border Force, they've tried the Royal Navy without success. I mean, what other things could they put in place?
Well, certainly they will have to, there is no doubt, put more resources into the channel. There's a lot of criticism, of course, because many people say, well, those resources are acting effectively as a taxi service, going to pick up these people and bring them to the UK. However, the authorities say that actually they are bound by international law to save lives at sea. If these boats are coming across into UK waters, clearly they're unseaworthy vessels. They're coming across a very busy shipping lane. They say they have to respond and rescue these people. But interesting, you mentioned there, Mark, about the Royal Navy. Well, of course, the Ministry of Defence, the Royal Navy, is pulling out of that task that they took on in April of this year, the command and control of the operations. Since they took over the command and control of those operations, one boat, we think, has made it to shore. That was a couple of days ago, a boat that made it to the Pebble Beach near Folkestone there, and a group were seen coming from the dinghy, and some of them running away towards the town itself, and unknown if all of those people were then eventually picked up. But yeah, they will give up command and control. That responsibility will revert back to Border Force, so Suella Braverman will have to put more resources back into Border Force to help ensure that they can deal with what is, as we see, week in, week out, month after month, a growing crisis.